Good morning. We are in Panama. All those other lights out there are other boats also waiting to cross. All of these lights are the city. And my camera's fogging over again, so we may have to do this on a phone again. I will do my best to bring as much of it on the camera as possible. Moon, gosh, focus. The moon is out and the sun is rising over there. And yeah, we're just kind of cruising along. The last estimate they told us was that we would be arriving at the first lock at 7. So we should be filling out all of our paperwork and all of that fun stuff any minute now. And we will get to the locks within the next hour or two. We're pulling in a little closer every minute. This is about 15 minutes later. Not even. Look at that. My camera's fogging over so quickly, but there it is. Alright, it's about 15 minutes later, and we're getting that much closer. Zoom in a little bit for you guys. Yeah. Getting closer every minute. We're gonna go upstairs where they have a continental breakfast for us on deck 9, so we can relax and watch everything happen. We'll see you up there. So just for reference, I'm also not the only one having issues with the humidity today. This is our bridge view on our TV, and I promise it is not that foggy outside. It is just so humid that every pane of glass is fogged over. But when you're looking out normally, you can see perfectly clear. That's funny. Alright, so we did the 6 to 6:30 continental breakfast. They told us deck 9 on deck. It was actually at Cabanas, and they basically just opened the bread, fruit, and meat and cheese portions of the buffet, and that was the continental breakfast. And by the time we grabbed our food and sat down, they had opened the regular breakfast early. So we'll see if we go back for more or if this will be good. I think this will be good for a little bit though.
I think for right now we just got some fruit and muffin and
yeah.
It's gonna be bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now. The pain is gone.
definitely coming to us.
He's totally coming to us. I think that's our pilot boat. So we must be getting into a lock pretty soon. Yeah, this is our boat. He's definitely staying with us.
walking one. White one out there that's resting through the middle. Massive speed. That's perfectly. That is impressive.
Here we go. Huh? What? There's no room up there. I believe way over there, that's the old locks. They're honking at us. That's looking like the old locks to me. I could be very wrong, but I think that's the old locks. What do you think?
Very well could be the old locks. It's not qualified for the old locks. We are too big.
Yeah, if you look up there, there's literally no room.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's 6:54, so I think their predictions for times were right on the money, which is why we didn't really get an update.
let me introduce myself. My name is Jaime, made in Panama, 1962. Today I'll go with you throughout the Panama Canal. As we are moving forward, we'll be talking a little about the history.
So you can barely see it now, but see the top of the red building right there is the old locks where this ship is going to pass through. And then right here is our building, which is the new locks, and we're just now entering the new locks.
The entrance is a critical stage of the operation, so we will take a break. Once we are in the lock, we'll continue talking. Thank you for your attention. And once again, we will pause till we are in the lock. Then we will continue with our conversation. Thank you so much for your attention.
Way down there is the Bridges of America. We sailed all this way, and this is our first lock. This wall right here, when we pass through it, it'll close behind us and we'll raise up. just cruising down the Gatun Lake. There's actually tons of birds, which is pretty fun. They said during certain parts of the year this water is actually clear. Right now it's pretty green.
Bobby.
Yeah, it's cloudy green color. They also said that sometimes you can see animals sitting on these islands if you're close enough to islands. We have not seen anything yet, but if we do, I will attempt to capture it. But we've passed several other container ships on the lake. Birdies. Yeah, we're not going super fast. We're just kind of cruising to the other set of locks, and then we will take the locks to go back down to sea level. And we'll be in the Pacific Ocean. Alright, so we're currently on deck for swimming through the Panama Canal, and what it is you get in your bathing suits and you start at one side of the pool and swim to the other side of the pool, and when you get to the end you get a certificate that says you swam through the canal. Alright, here we have a beverage station that's set up so you can get a beverage of your choice inside of a pineapple, and there's plenty of options to choose from. This is actually really nice. I think we're getting close to going through the other set of locks because our little boat is back. Our boat friend. Is the Centennial Bridge. It's really spectacular. Then I think coming up there is the next set of locks, but I'm not sure. I think it just looks like it. Alright, so decks 9 and 10 were super crowded, so we decided to try O'Gill's. And we actually got a Mai Tai, and we're gonna watch the second half of the locks from here in the nice air conditioning.
Okay, it's just dehydrated, but actually.
Alright, now that we're through those walks, we're gonna go to Lumiere's for our dinner. Alright, taking a look at the menu, this is going to be our Panama menu. And this, I believe, is only available during the Panama sailings. But here it is. So for starters, we have scallops, we have salads, cauliflower and black bean soup. And then for our main courses, we have a mushroom farfalle, lobster, cod, pork tenderloin, rib. And for vegetarian and lighter notes, ooh, a salad, sirloin steak, and then our after dinner drinks, which are an extra charge, and our specialty coffees, which are also an extra charge. And then for our desserts, we have an apple Normandy tart, a peanut butter cheesecake, warm churros, that sounds delicious, ice cream sundae, and a blueberry lemon cream. Alright, to start off with, I got the iceberg wedge, which it looks delicious. And Mom got the beef short rib ravioli, which also looks so good. Alright, for our main courses, I got the chicken and mushroom pasta, which smells amazing. And then Mom got the short rib, which looks so juicy and delicious. Oh, it's the prime rib. It's the prime rib that looks so good. Alright, for dessert, I got the chocolate peanut butter cheesecake, which looks so good. And we also got churros. And these come with a dipping sauce, so I'm excited about that.
I can't remember when I ordered 2
And
days in
Mom
advance.
also got churros. And then she also got the specialty dessert, which was the lemon and blueberry Bavarian cream dessert, which looks very pretty.
I know, right?
Alright, now that we're finished with dinner, we're going to head into after hours, and we're going to head into Fathoms and see the adult game show of the night, which is Intuition.
To choose your answer. Welcome to your game show, family. Welcome to your game show. Choose your side. Here's your first question. What was the name of the crocodile in Peter Pan? Would you say Grumpy or Tick-Tock? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock it in. The answer is, oh my goodness, you all chose the right side. Good job. Now I'm going to tell you all right now, hey, think for yourself. Don't follow the herd. They're going to get you seated down and make me laugh. Family, good job. Here's your next question. Which is the only bird that can fly backwards? Would you say a hummingbird or a stork? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock it in. The answer is? Good job, family. Good job. Here's your question. What animal is associated with a good memory? Would you say an owl or an elephant? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock it in. Good job, good job. Here's your question.
Alrighty, we are just getting back to our room for the night. We just came back from Intuition, which was different. It was an 18 and over show, and it was basically a trivia where everyone had to stand on one side of the room or the other, depending on which answer you picked. And it was a lot of fun. Definitely some funner game shows, but this one was cute. All right, now that we're back at the room, what's the towel animal?
Ooh, name that towel animal. Turtle.
I'm gonna go snail. I think it's a snail. I don't know.
Snail. Really?
We're going with it. Oh, it's a dinosaur.
Oh, didn't you guess that one last night?
No, I guessed dolphin last night. He's so cute.
It's cute.
Alrighty. That's gonna wrap it for tonight. I hope you liked this video, and I hope it shedded some light on your upcoming Panama cruise, as we had no idea what was going on. But if you liked this video, be sure to like and comment so that way we know you like it. And be sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And if we get enough likes, we will definitely put out some more content. Anyways, I hope you all have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow for a day at sea, where we have Palo brunch, and who knows what other kind of fun we'll get into. Good night. All right, we're here to talk about our Panama Day. So we started out waking up super early because they told us we would probably be getting to the first lock around 7, and they had a continental breakfast waiting for us starting at 6. So we went to the continental breakfast. It was basically just fruit,
Muffins.
fruit, muffins,
Breads,
and
bagels,
breads and
cheeses.
cheeses. Basically those sections in Cabanas was the continental breakfast as well as the drinks. We had hoped that if we had gotten up that early that we would get a reasonably decent spot to watch the front, from the front of the boat, the locks. We were wrong.
Very wrong.
Our head server who set up the buffet in Cabanas said he had gotten there at 4:30 in the morning and people were already camping out for their front line spot.
Yep.
So if you would like a front line spot, you need to get there really, really, really early.
And just fair warning, there are no chairs.
And there are no chairs, so you will have to stand the entire day.
Or as long as you can stand there.
Also, the people, this may be different on other sailings, but the people that were on this sailing were there
Pretty much
the entire day.
I will
It
say,
was never not packed
at the very
at the
front.
very front.
Yeah. I will say they did have 2 areas set up on either side of the ship. Midway front, not midship, but not front ship, but towards the middle of the front for handicap seating.
Except there was no seating.
Yeah, there was no chairs, so if you wanted one, you had to have somebody bring it in for you.
And they had to get special permission to get you a chair.
Exactly. But if you had a scooter, then you were fine. You could just mobile right on in, or a walker. But if you came in with a cane or something like that, then you would definitely need to have one of the cast members bring a chair in for you. What else? It was interesting.
If you wanted a spot on the very back of the ship, those were open.
Yes.
Those were open all day. And they were very easy to come by. which the views from the back are exactly the same as the views from the front. The issue is you're just not seeing the ship going forward, if that makes sense.
Yeah. You're seeing where you've been, not where you're going.
Right. So it's up to you. I definitely recommend, if getting that very forward-facing view is something that you would like, definitely book a veranda room as close to the front of the ship as you can get. We have an aft veranda, and we were able to see the locks behind us, but not in front of us.
Right. Which was actually still really interesting. I truly enjoyed watching him go through. I was very surprised at how far up and down we did travel in the locks itself.
They said the first set of locks, the Atlantic side, was 17 feet each step, and then the Pacific side was 28 feet each step. And you honestly didn't feel it. It was a very smooth transition from up to down and vice versa.
So 17 feet up and 28 feet down. I think I felt the down more than the up. The up,
yeah, I definitely
didn't feel it all.
I definitely felt the down more than the up. However, we were on a lower deck on the down, so that may have affected things.
And we did get some good video of that, so you can actually see just how far and how fast it was going down.
Right. So during the first set of locks, we spent the majority of the time upstairs on deck 10, which is the highest deck. And then for the very last of it, we watched from our veranda. And we actually liked our veranda viewing.
Yeah, we were close enough on the veranda. We could wave to the people that were on the employees from the Panama employees on the side of the lock.
Right. And then for the second set of locks, we really wanted to get that front viewing, but that was not going to happen. So
Absolutely not.
We decided to go downstairs, and we went to O'Gill's, and we sat in one of their porthole windows, and I think it was a more interesting view because you were down low in the lock itself, so you could see basically everything as it was happening. Instead of having a bird's eye view, you were in the middle of everything.
Yep.
Basically.
Instead of the 10th floor, we were on the 3rd floor?
We were on the 3rd floor of O'Gill's. So definitely something to think about and sort of plan, this is where I absolutely have to see it. If it's the front of the ship,
then you better plan
on getting there early. They did have the front of the ship on deck 4 closed. You could not get to it, so your only option was deck 10, which was kind of unfortunate. It's that way because of safety issues, but I feel like it would have
if they'd had both decks
alleviated some pressure.
Right.
It would have definitely alleviated some pressure.
But, for safety issues, they can't do that. So, and I mean, we both understand the safety issues of it. So, we were okay with that. But it definitely would have alleviated a little pressure on the 10th floor.
Right. So, definitely plan out your day. If that first front of the ship is what you want, get there early. If that's not something you're really interested in, then you'll have plenty of opportunities throughout the day to see what you want to see from where you want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Bearing in mind that very first thing in the morning is when the majority of the people are going to be active and interested, and later on in the day those crowds do dwindle off, except in the front of the ship. Let's see, after our locks.
Right. Now that we're on the Pacific side.
Yeah, now that we're on the Pacific side, we had dinner at Lumiere's.
Mm-hmm.
I had the salad and the chicken farfalle. My salad was okay. It had candied pecans on it, which were delicious. And then my chicken.
Beth was on there. It was cucumbers and something else.
Mm-hmm. My chicken farfalle was so delicious. It was really, really creamy, and it had tons and tons of mushrooms. So if you like mushrooms, definitely order that.
I like mushrooms and she doesn't. I benefited from her not liking those mushrooms. Was there a lot of chicken in it too?
There wasn't a ton of chicken in it, but I'm sure if you asked, you could get more.
That's true. People next to us got extra lobster.
Mm-hmm.
I had the prime rib. It was supposed to be medium rare, but it was a little closer to rare, which I'm okay with because it wasn't bleeding all over the plate. A twice baked potato, and it said oven roasted vegetables, but it looked like it was just baby carrots, and haricots verts, which is French green bean. Yeah, I bet they were oven roasted, and it was very tasty. I could not finish the whole thing. I did have a braised short rib ravioli in a mushroom sauce as an appetizer that was delicious. And I also had the wedge salad with the walnuts and the cucumbers and a couple of other things. Came with what was supposed to be called, I think, stilted cheese dressing that was an extremely strong blue cheesy taste that I didn't care for, so I just asked him to switch it out for ranch, which was fine. I think you did the same thing, right?
Yes.
And then, dessert. Dessert was like this blueberry, it was like a lemon, I don't know what you call it, foam, I guess. It was with a few blueberries in it that was really good. It was a little tart and a little sweet, but not like nauseatingly sweet. And then churros. They had churros with a butterscotch caramel sauce. Churros were a little stale. I like them a little fresh. And they were, just little 2-inch nuggets. So one of those and I was good.
I agree. I also got the churros and they were pretty stale. The caramel sauce was really good. So
that's true.
Yeah, if you order them, they may be stale, they may be great. We just kind of ended up with the staler batch. And that's kind of the risk you take with ordering a churro.
Exactly. Even in the parks, you never know what you're going to get because you never know how long it's really been sitting there.
And then I ordered the peanut butter cheesecake. It was super creamy and it came on sort of a brownie crust, which was really interesting and tasty.
Yeah, I was surprised to see you order cheesecake.
Yeah, well, that is it for tonight, so we will see you tomorrow.